Did you ever struggle in your time, and do you think the SNP could struggle now, in that by repeating the same thing over and over again, i.e. this is a bad deal, which is a line they use frequently, and that's fine, that's what they believe, and that's all totally acceptable, do people stop listening to it when it's the same thing over and over?
Always struggled in my time, never now. When you look at election results, I think that's a fair observation. Although I had some quite good campaigns I was involved in too. It's a balance, isn't it? It really is. There's a great merit in having consistency of message. I think it comes down to how you deploy it. You need a consistent message. And I think it was interesting that the SNP reaction to the autumn statement was out just slightly after Jeremy Hunt had actually sat down on the green benches. So clearly, because the message is clear, because it's consistent, it's pretty easy to do that. It can be difficult, but you just have to find ways and means of essentially saying the same thing with different illustrations in a different context. And it's very striking, certainly in the run-up to this budget today, that the SNP have been focusing very heavily on the comment by Michael Saunders a few days ago, the former member of the Bank of England Monetary Policy Committee, where he basically said, if it hadn't been for Brexit, then we probably wouldn't be looking at an austerity budget of any shape or form this week. So that fits very well into the SNP's perspective and fits very well into the argument to say it's a bad deal, independence would be better, and we should be back in the European Union. So I think you need a consistency. It's very, possibly uniquely advantageous actually that the SNP have that, because at the end of the day its answer, its solution is always going to be independence would be better. And it's harder, I think, sometimes for the other opposition parties to know exactly where to pitch their argument in terms of the many facts, the many figures that have come out of the budget statement, and actually even more interestingly in some ways that have come out of the OBR report this afternoon as well. For the SNP, they can kind of cut through a lot of that and just say, well, independence is really where Scotland should be. It would be better than this.